under a month, many athletes have been hard at work training day in and day out. But some endurance competitors have found a secret advantage, one that lurks high above sea levels and upon mountaintops. No, it's not Julie Andrews, but rather the altitude itself. These athletes are using altitude training. Most of us have experienced being underwater and the pressure that comes along with swimming too deep. This is because the further down you go, the more water molecules you have above you, compressing the water down on you. This pressure can even cause your ears to pop. The same goes for air. At sea level, the air particles exist at a particular distance from one another, and the higher up you go, the less pressure they have on them, allowing them to spread apart more freely. But because of this spreading, the availability of oxygen for you to breathe in actually decreases. So how could this possibly create an advantage? Well, to compensate for the lack of available oxygen in your body, a protein in the kidney called erythropoietin is triggered and begins the production of more and larger red blood cells. Blood cells carry oxygen around the body, so the more blood cells you have, the more oxygen can be transported to your muscles and organs. But this process takes some time, which explains why some people feel sick when quickly traveling to high altitudes. Their body simply isn't receiving enough oxygen. Once the extra erythropoietin kicks in, their body will slowly acclimatize. But just as it takes time for the process to kick in, it can take a while for it to turn off as well. In fact, it can take up to 10 to 14 days after returning to lower altitudes. For this reason, many athletes will subject their bodies to high altitudes, preferably over 2,400 meters, so that when they come back down to lower levels, their body has increased blood cell mass and volume. This method has been dubbed the live high, train low principle, whereby the athletes train at lower altitudes in order to not overexhaust their body or get sick. This extra oxygen in the body not only creates a distinct advantage for aerobic athletes, but could be the distinction between bronze, silver, or gold. In fact, some facilities are now being created as low oxygen level houses. The athletes live and sleep inside of the house, but train outside where their bodies will take in higher oxygen levels, a somewhat natural alternative to drug enhancements.